Oh, that one's going too?
Yeah.
Excuse me, little mama. Let me whisper in your ear.
You're supposed to whisper.
Tell you something that you might like to hear.
I don't think I'll like it. That's funny. All right. Welcome back, everybody. Episode number 10.
Episode number 10.
Numero 10. Finally. It's crazy how freaking quick these episodes are flying by. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we need some. Season 2 is not happening just yet. We got some time before that, but we definitely need some ideas.
Well, what I was going to say is I think we have
I'll take a donation for a new phone.
We have 10 more episodes for season 1. And then we are going to
I can put my feet up.
Take a little break just to switch it up a little bit, come up with some new ideas and new scenery, and then season 2 will launch.
Yeah, definitely.
So
cat here.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
But so for tonight's episode, we are going to do something again a little different. Am I the asshole?
Yeah, so I've only seen the titles of these. I didn't really read. Or I didn't read through
I hope not.
The actual things. Some of them are long, so if you want me to read it instead of you, then I'll do it. But
we can take turns, it don't matter.
Right,
so we're gonna do this first, and then we're gonna end it off with an extreme try not to laugh again. I think that'll be a good episode.
Yeah. All right, ready?
Let's go.
All right. Am I the asshole for sticking to my word and not giving my daughter an allowance after her 16th birthday? So right off the bat, my parents did not really do allowance. No, it just didn't exist. So to me, just reading it automatically, no, you're not an asshole.
No.
But then again, people raise their kids different.
I mean, I would say no too, because I came up in not such a well-off family, and I never got an allowance, but I had to cut the lawn. I had to cut the lawn.
I had to do dishes. I had to do dishes. I come home and there would be a list. This better be done before you watch TV.
I had days
before you do this.
Weeks that certain
things got done.
Due.
I didn't get a star. I didn't get cash. I got food.
Yeah. The roof over my head was my allowance.
Your payment.
But all right, let's see.
So this is about my middle daughter. Her daughter, her name's Kara. I informed her a few months ago that I'll stop giving her an allowance when she turns 16. So, all right, you gave her a little bit of a heads up. Okay. I did this because she's old enough to earn her own pocket money by getting a job or babysitting for anyone in the family. Okay, valid. It is also a good job experience for her to work and really understand getting a paycheck, not to mention learning how to interact with coworkers. Okay. Multiple family have younger children and are always asking for any relatives who can babysit, so there is something quite easy for her to do if she doesn't want to get a part-time job. I did the same thing with my older son, and he got his own job at the local pool. There are plenty of jobs around the area, so that's really not an issue. I made it clear that I will help them both get a job, and when my son asked, I helped him with his resume. So her 16th birthday went and gone, and she asked me where her allowance was, and I reminded her that she isn't getting one anymore. This started an argument, and she thinks I'm a jerk for doing this. My husband also thinks I should give in, but I'm not.
See, that's the double standard. I think parents should be
on the same page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she's not the asshole. No. Again, I grew up in, when I was 15 years old, I was working for a pizza restaurant, and I was getting paid cash on the table because I was 15. Mm-hmm. This place was up the street from my house. And again, coming up from a not well-up family, after that, when I turned 16, I went and got my first full-time job, and then I got a part-time job, and since then I've been working because I never got money. So no, I don't think she's an asshole. I think if anything, your daughter should have never even got money on a frequency like that.
I get why my dad used to say it. My dad, and growing up, obviously, you can only get a job at a certain age, legally anyway. So my dad would be obviously kids and even teenagers, they're gonna eat you out of the house. My dad, get a job, you know what I mean? Wasn't an asshole about it, but always saying get a job. Yeah. Got a job when I was 18, and I like having now I'm what did I do with all my money? But even my grandma was all you do is work. I'm yes, I like having my own money. Yeah. But when you're 16, there's really no reason Even like when I lived with my mom, she's like, "Listen, if you're going to college, you're either going to college or working full time, and you can live here rent free. Otherwise, you're paying my bills," which I get.
Hey, I had to pay board when I turned friggin' oh my god 18, and I was like,
room and
dude,
board for your own house.
I was like, I just got out of high school, and I was like,
I wouldn't mind helping my parents with money. Like for me to have no bills and $600 every 2 weeks for my first job. Like, what did I need it for? So like, I could help my parents, and I did when I needed to, but they didn't luckily require any of that because I was a good noodle.
Lucky no.
All
right. Am I the asshole if I stop paying my daughter's tuition over a disgusting comment she made that was directed at my new girlfriend? Is this a dad or a mom's point of view?
I think it's a dad. So I'm like, dad saying I'm not going to pay your tuition anymore because she made a disgusting comment directed at his new girlfriend.
You know what?
That's how I would take it. We're going to find out because we're going to read it, but
do we think he's an asshole for that? What do you think?
What did she say?
I think it's gonna,
I think that's a big part of it.
To the disgusting what did she say? And why did she make that comment?
Yeah, like what was the reason? I don't think she just came out of nowhere and said it. Yeah. Unless she's just mad because dad's got a new girlfriend. Which is very possible. But all right,
let's see. My wife died at the young age of 51 from a car accident. I, 56 male, was in a deep mourning for about a year after her death. I met my new girlfriend, C, 43 female, around January. C was the one who made me laugh for the first time after my wife died. She's smart as hell, 3 Ivy League degrees, has a dark sense of humor that I love, is a terrific cook, and is an overall amazing woman who I can imagine spending the rest of my life with. She is also on the heavier side, a fact that becomes relevant later. I have 2 children, E, 25 male, and A, 19 female. They were well aware that I had gotten a new girlfriend before I introduced them to C this summer. She got along immediately with E, but A was very standoffish. After that initial meeting, I asked A if there was something wrong, but she denied it. E and A both come from Thanksgiving dinner. The dinner was going as well as it could have for the first 10 minutes, although I noticed a glaring at my girlfriend the entire time. Mm-hmm. When my girlfriend went to grab another helping of mashed potatoes, my daughter made a comment that cruelly ridiculed my girlfriend's size. My girlfriend started sobbing immediately and ran off into the bedroom. I felt my face turn red and told A to get out. About a half an hour, A left. I texted her stating that I would no longer pay her tuition unless 1, she apologized to my girlfriend, and 2, my girlfriend accepted her apology. My daughter must have assumed that I was bluffing because she instead doubled down on her behavior during Thanksgiving dinner. I then logged into her university's tuition payment website, canceled next semester's tuition, and sent my daughter the screenshots. She called me crying and begging me to reconsider, but I told her my mind was made up.
I definitely... that's so hard. Like,
I mean, I think for your daughter being 19 female, she is a grown adult. She should also be paying her tuition, but I also feel like you are 19, you should know how you respect somebody at a family dinner.
At a holiday family dinner. So, like, whether you like them or not, I would never
and not only that, her dad's a lot older. He is 56.
Yeah, I would never make... I don't know. I just can't. Like, I would never make comments that I wouldn't want somebody to say to me.
And the fact it takes a lot to get to me too. Take him serious until he canceled it and screenshot it.
If I were to put myself in his shoes, would I have originally said I wasn't going to pay the tuition? Probably not. But if I had, and she had doubled down on the bad behavior, I would have did the same thing and canceled the payment. Now you're doing extra on purpose. Now I'm really not going to pay it.
Yeah. So no, I don't think.
I don't. No. See, and this goes back. I said, what did she say? Why would you ever say something like that to somebody? Am I the asshole for pointing out to my friends that they are not famous? Probably not, because I'm assuming there's people out there that are SoundCloud rappers and just think that they're going to make it. And they're like, and I know quite a few people. You got to listen to my new track. My music's this. You know a couple too. Yeah, you know a couple too now that I think about it. Different people, but a couple too. And like the music is just not it. So like you're not famous. So the person probably got tired of hearing about it and called them out for it. My friends are dating, and there are also actors who have had small roles on a few TV shows, like up to 2 lines. Neither of them has a following in real life or on social media. They've got under 1,500 followers combined. Anyway, last week I posted a group picture on Instagram of people celebrating a friend's birthday. Everyone in the photo has their arms around each other's shoulders. Very platonic. Anyway, yesterday in a group chat among the 3 of us, they asked me to take the photo down because they don't want, quote unquote, the public to know they are dating. I would consider taking it down if they looked bad or sloppy, but they don't. Also, everyone has their arms around each other, not just them. Anyway, I asked what they meant, and they said they didn't want to end up in gossip rags. ... I pointed out that they're not famous and they don't even have functioning IMDb pages.
Oh,
They were living and called me a bunch of names. I think they're delusional, but they've been texting me demanding I remove it and even sent me screenshots of them reporting it, and nothing has happened. At this point, I don't even want to be their friend, however, and probably because I'm an asshole, I don't want to delete it based solely on the principle. I don't think that's an asshole move.
No, I don't.
I would have been the same thing, like you have 1,500
if your
followers.
friend is your friend's going to have your back. They're not going to be like that. Then that's not really a real friend.
Yeah, man. No. And I would be spiteful too, especially if we're to the point where we're not going to be friends anymore right now over a picture or whatever I said.
Yeah, no.
Then I'm definitely not going to delete it. I'm just going to keep it there, and nobody would ever know. You're not.
No.
You know what I mean? Like famous.
I can't.
Anyway.
I can with people sometimes.
No, you're not an asshole.
Am I the asshole for honking?
This is the one I laughed at because I pictured you.
This is so fucking me. Why would you put this in here? Am I the asshole for honking at another driver who cut in front of me at a drive-thru each time she tried to order?
Because she cut in front of you, no.
No, I don't think so, because I do that shit every day.
I think that'd be funny. Why are you cutting in line at McDonald's?
I don't honk it. I don't go beep beep. I go beep. I hold it in. There's a difference.
Watch. All right, ready?
Okay. Oh, this is so
I didn't even read this, so I didn't even know the fact that it's taking place there. That's
okay.
Funny.
This line at Starbucks I went to was really long. I was in line for a good maybe 20 minutes until this lady in a Mercedes tried to cut in front of me like 8 others behind me.
For everybody who doesn't know, Nikki used to have a Mercedes.
And I go to Starbucks all the time. I laid on the horn and tried to block her from cutting me. But she succeeded anyway and flipped me off.
Fuck you, Karen. I'm getting my coffee.
I'm the type of person who will not let someone get away with that shit like this. So I waited until
Did you write this?
I know. This is crazy.
Oh.
This is me.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. So I waited until she pulled up, and as soon as she tried to order, I honked. She then looked at me with a dirty look and gave me the finger, which I already had a middle finger of my own ready for.
Yeah.
Each time she made an attempt to order something, I honked. And sometimes laid on the horn for 3 seconds. Yes, this is me. I stopped as soon as she drove off. We then ordered and went about our day. Am I the asshole for this?
Absolutely not. I'd be pissed.
No.
Especially,
you're better than me because I'd have put my shit in park. I'd have got out and ripped her ass out her car.
Yeah, she just stuck to the horn. Dude, some of these lines in Starbucks are like outrageously wrapped through the building, and people wait in that shit.
Yep.
So I'd be pissed. Not like I ever would wait in a line like that because I don't ever want anything that bad.
No.
I'd be pissed if I was sitting in that line for like 20 minutes and somebody cut me. Like even like I'm not Starbucks. I go to Dunkin' for my coffee.
Dude,
usually my iced coffee.
I get like sweaty panicky when I pull into the Starbucks on the Black Horse Pike heading out to Philly. Because I'm like, yo, one person cuts me off.
That's one of the
ones
that's crazy.
Cut through that roundabout thing. I was like, I will beat the shit out of them. It's too early.
Not for my coffee. I'm not usually late to work, but when I am, it's because I have a coffee in my hand every time. And then the one time I didn't go to the Dunkin' that I usually go to, so I tried to go to that Starbucks, and the line was outrageous. I literally got out and went inside, and I mean waited just as long. And I'm like, this is crazy. Am I the asshole for lying to my wife about the length of my work trip to avoid a vacation with the in-laws? I don't think you're an asshole, but your wife is going to beat your ass.
I say you're an asshole.
Your wife is going to beat your ass. How bad are your in-laws?
That's your family regardless. Like, If your in-laws are that bad, that is your problem. You married her. You committed to them.
It's not.
That's you.
It's not who you marry. It's it's not who you marry that you have to worry about. It's the in-laws or something like that.
Yeah, it's a weird saying, but no, I do think you are. And
that depends where's the work trip, because if it's a place I'd really like to hang out, then I'd be like, all right, yeah, probably.
Nope, still an asshole because I'm not there.
No, we'll see. My wife, 31 female, and her family, my in-laws, had a 5-day long family vacation in July. Ooh, that is a long time.
Yeah, it is.
It was at an Airbnb that everyone, which my wife, her siblings, their spouses, and her parents stayed in. I, 34 male, happened to have a work trip the same week as the vacation, but it was only 2 days long, so technically I could have gone for the last few days of the vacation. You probably could have sucked it up. You didn't have to do the whole 5. I'd be grateful you didn't have to do the 5. I probably would have just sucked it up and did the 3.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about my wife's family. They're very rowdy. Oh, so this is too much. They yell to communicate, get drunk together often, and have no respect for each other's privacy. So they're Italian, because my family's the same way, loud. I don't know about the privacy. My family's not bad with that. And ask very invasive questions. Oof. There have been times that when I've asked my wife if I could skip family reunions and birthday parties, but she gets very mad at me and says it would be super rude to avoid her family. Which is kind of where you're coming from. So when I found out that my out-of-state work trip was the same week as the family vacation, I decided to fib to my wife a bit. I told my wife that the work trip was 4 days long and that it wouldn't make sense for me to travel to the Airbnb to stay for only 1 day. My wife agreed to this, so I went and enjoyed the vacation with her My wife agreed to this, so I went on the work trip and enjoyed a few days of peace and quiet at our house while my wife enjoyed the vacation with her family. A few weeks went by and I was having some coworkers over for drinks. My wife came home from work early and started chatting with my coworkers. She told them about the wonderful vacation she had with her family a few weeks ago, and my coworkers asked why I didn't join. I told them that the vacation was during our work trip. And my coworkers then said our work trip was only 2 days long, so why didn't I catch the end of the family vacation? The look on my wife's face was murderous, and after my coworkers left, my wife started yelling at me, saying I was a major asshole. She called her parents, and they sent me angry messages saying they couldn't believe I lied to my wife to avoid a vacation with them. Am I the asshole for lying to my wife about the length of the work trip, even though I knew she wouldn't allow me to skip the family vacation?
No, I don't think her parents should be calling him.
Yeah, I don't think the parents should be involved. That's a personal
about her own marriage issues.
Yeah.
Yes, he's an asshole for lying to her.
For lying to her.
If you can lie about something like that, you can lie about
what else are you lying about? Yeah,
that's I don't rock with that.
I don't think you should be lying. There's a difference between little fibs and stupid little things, but that's a straight up lie.
That's big.
Yeah, that's a straight up lie. Nah,
I will bury his grave in a backyard.
This one I think is going to be a good one.
All right. Oh no. All right. Am I the asshole for refusing to stop cooking bacon in my kitchen due to my teenage daughter's vegan lifestyle? What do you think? I think you should be supportive.
I think you should be considerate, not like completely shut it out. You know what I mean?
So what I'm getting from this is she's completely shutting it out. So then yes, I think she is
for refusing to stop cooking bacon.
Yes. Then I do think you're the asshole
in my
because
kitchen.
Your kid
I don't know, man. That's bacon.
No, but she's a vegan.
But
like
bacon.
Stop making it in home.
Yeah,
then
completely.
Make it outside. Don't you have a grill?
I've never made bacon on the grill. You probably could. You're gonna grill when it's fucking 12 degrees outside.
A flat griddle grill.
When it's 12 degrees outside.
Wrap up.
Yeah, I'm sure. We're gonna test this theory, and everybody can watch how long you last outside in a snowstorm cooking bacon on the grill.
All right. We've always been a meat-eating family. I gotta take a breath for a second. All right. We live in the rural Midwest, and bacon for breakfast is pretty much a given.
As it should be.
This year, my 14-year-old daughter decided to go vegan, and I jumped onto her to support the team with enthusiasm. We learned how to substitute ingredients, cook new things, try new things. I adjusted our budget to include more expensive vegan substitutes for her.
Okay.
None of this has been a problem for me until recently. She saw me cook bacon in a pan and then I rinsed it out to load it into the dishwasher. She exploded in anger. Teen years. I'm not too fused about the anger explosion. I know she doesn't mean it. And said that was her pan for vegan food. I was completely floored and said, kiddo, this here is a family pan, older than you. it's not your pan. So meaning this pan's been down in the family in generations.
So already it's not a vegan pan.
Yeah, no. She asked me to purchase her a pan that she can solely use for vegan food.
Okay.
I didn't want her to feel weird about food, so I said, sure. I ordered her a few colored ones that are only for her. The reason they're colored is so it helps me remember that I'm not to touch them unless I'm cooking vegan.
Smart.
That wasn't good enough. Now apparently the dishwasher is contaminated with animal product and the fridge has bacon grease fingers on it because I eat bacon and then I touch the fridge. And she's asked me and her mom to completely stop eating meat at home. I don't mean I literally touch the fridge with greasy bacon hands because I wash my hands, but it's clearly enough that it upsets my daughter. Frankly, I'm on the team hell no. Her mom is much more amendable and strongly wants me to consider taking our daughter up on the request. My wife's reasoning is that both our parents live close, so we can eat meat products there, and that she doesn't want our daughter to feel uncomfortable in the kitchen. My daughter says she is fine with cheese and butter in the fridge, but it's specifically meat products that makes her feel sick. Now I'm sorry for her, but I feel like she needs to adapt and live side by side because I'm not going to stop eating bacon in my own house. Actually, now that I've read the story, he's not an asshole.
No, and I think that's a good dad though, because he was trying to do everything he could. I'll get you your own pans. I'll remember, whatever the meat, and then you try to push it further because you don't like it that you say everybody else can't do it. No, I think that's typical. Like he said, teenage years.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out vegan, and I can understand like why people are vegan and stuff, but I don't think you should push it on even for yourself.
No.
Push it on your parents.
I mean, you're supporting her even though you're not.
Maybe less meat, like you know what I mean, less meat, different meat.
You can't expect people to change.
You ain't get me to give up bacon. Hell no. I'm giving up bacon. We talk about this might bite me in the ass. We talk about my boss, and we're like, and he's generally like a good ass dude, and we're like, wait, he's never had bacon? I'm like, no, he's Jewish. Like, he follows all those rules and everything like that. And everyone's like, that's what's wrong with him. He's never had bacon. Like, come on, you don't want bacon? He's like, no. I'm like, oh, all right, I'll be respectful. Like, I get it. That was the last one for Am I the Asshole? There were some good ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first couple I found, I was like, oh, these are, no. I want to find some good ones that, like, all right, let me get your opinion because, I feel like an asshole. I love reading those.
Nah, they're fine.
You read the comments and everybody's like, no, and you're like, all right, validation. I'm not an asshole.
No, not at all.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Uh-oh. I want to see what I don't want to see.
Just don't look at my photo album.
And how many times do I give you my photo album?
I know better. I know better.
That's crazy though, just to think about how comfortable I am. Just to be like, hey, here you go. Set up, do whatever you gotta do. Knowing you could just be like, oop, and slip into my album.
No, literally when people give me their phones and they're like, look at this picture, and it's like a normal picture, I'm like, do I swipe? And they're like, no. I'm like, okay. That's what. Okay, am I allowed to swipe left or right? Left. Don't go right. Okay, which way do you consider left? Because I really don't want to swipe on the wrong one by accident.
I'd be the same way though.
Oh my gosh, no. Yeah, there's jelly shots fucking me up. I'm glad we're not doing this again.
Yo, this is already bad.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, you got the mic part than me, but you did.
Oh.
I remember seeing this before.
Love these videos. I can't help but laugh. Like.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And he falls down all by himself, perfectly landing.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Wait, what?
Oh no.
Let's get it!
No.
Wow. Oh.
Oh no.
Why would you do that?
Yo, why would you laugh at that? I should have known you was.
Oh.
That's why. That's so rude. Oh, that's not cool.
Oh. What is about to happen? Who has this much time?
Whoever that is. Yeah, I want to do that one day, but just not. Dude,
I remember I went to camp.
You can't see
I went to
through.
camp and they had one that was called a hot dog. They had one that was like a hot dog on a bun you sat on, and it was hard to stay on that thing. It ripped you off, man. That shit was rough. Oh, what?
Hey guys, welcome back to the video. Today we're in a Walmart.
Yeah, you can't get mad at that.
Oh my god. Oh no, I saw this. Watch. They're trying to plunge the sink. The whole sink collapses and lets go from under the counter.
Oh, that's bad. What was that?
Oh.
Yo, that cat is eating that ass woman.
Oh my god. No.
I would take that door apart.
Yeah. Imagine not knowing that's your door.
Robert turned to his knife. And she did him dirty.
Tú no la tienes. Tú no la tienes.
Aww.
The sound effect.
Why would you? Oh, why would you do that? Oh, that's cute.
Look, it's pretty.
Excuse me,
He spit it out. Poor thing's just trying to poop.
That's straight up commitment.
Oh no. Oh no.
That's pretty cool though. You can't say it's not.
Yeah. When I went to Maryland for a weekend, it was like in October, so they had it was like nice weather. And you could literally hear everybody's roosters at like 7 o'clock in the morning. I'd be sitting out at the porch, quiet.
Sit. Sit.
No. Oh, I've seen these.
Oh,
Imagine being out with someone who laughed like that.
No. No. Absolutely not.
Damn, bro.
What's on her menu? Dude, what the fuck did we just witness?
Oh, Grandma, what are you doing?
Oh,
Talk about karma.
This cat is having the best night. He's like, he went from having no lasagna to being fed like lasagna
Garfield.
like 3 times.
Oh, it's gonna be bad.
You just feel the pain.
No.
Oh shit.
Aurora.
Yo, she's cute.
No, ma'am.
Yeah.
Oh, the boo-boo face.
Cute.
The end of the video.
Oh
my god.
Baby.
That last one was funny. She's like, no.
No.
I'm like, yeah. I know. I used to give that face when I was little. It only worked sometimes. Yeah. No. I'm like, Mommy. She's like, what? William.
Oh man.
Yeah. But that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll, I guess wrap it up for the night, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, let us know what you think.
Stay tuned for the next episode.
Yeah.
We actually have somebody creating one of our segments.
Yeah, so that way we won't see
have
any
some
of the content.
special
So.
friends coming down next week, and they're gonna make a
Yeah,
really
she would stop taking off on random days in the middle of the week instead of normal days when other people have off.
And maybe come down on a fucking weekend. Ugh.
Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. We hope you enjoyed.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Tell me what it takes to get you feeling alive.